Collective, my dear collective, welcome to another music channeling. So I have to be quite honest, this one feels very much like linked to your ancestors, your spirit team or God, okay? Whereas they're fighting for you. Your go-to song for this song, your go-to song for this message is Squabble Up by Kendrick Lamar. And if we're gonna link it to a romantic setting, which is like where my messages are mostly linked to, for you collective, I would say this: your ancestors, God, are fighting for this connection, or your soulmate's ancestors, God, is fighting for the union of this connection. Okay, like they're asking their ancestors, God, angels, to help them protect this relationship, okay, this union, or they did something wrong and your ancestors is on their case, okay, or their own ancestors is on their case in relation to how they fumbled this relationship. I also got the name Layla, beautiful name, okay. That could be your name, somebody else's name, it could be an ancestral name, okay. Almost forgot. So I've done like a previous reading in like a audio format. I will link that down below if that makes sense. Check it out, okay? So yeah, there is a lot of I'm gonna fight for this relationship, or ancestors is on their case. So the reason why this will be relevant for you guys, we got listen to your intuition, personality B, and celebrate. So it kind of came out in reverse. So I feel like I don't know if somebody's what relationship. I don't know if somebody's intuition is being tampered with. Maybe somebody thought that it would be an easy peasy ride journey with you. Yes, we're just gonna be like back together, everything's gonna be solid, but apparently that is not the aftermath, okay. So I'm gonna divide this. I think it's gonna be easier. So message from ancestral spirit team for collective in relation to this reading, and then we're gonna do from your soulmate, okay? Like on a human level, let's do spiritual messages first. I think that would be easier. So spiritual messages first, okay? So we got conditional love, okay? So they want to inform you or talk to you about a love that is conditional. So anything of this could be relevant. If you're having a complicated love, disorientated love, a love that is expecting more, a love that is judging you, a love that is too fast-paced, okay, controlling, toxic, etc. Okay, your ancestral team, your spirit team, angels, God, ancestors want to inform you about this, okay? And they also want to give you confirmation about something else as well. They're definitely close to you. They definitely want to talk to you, okay? They definitely have things to say, okay? So you need to listen. Some of you guys are not listening to the messages that you're getting, okay? So this is your confirmation. Number one, what is relevant for collective in terms of their spirit team based on the cards. So it's in relation to your purpose. It could be that you have gone in a direction that they don't want you to go in, or that you have to go in. The number 29 could also be relevant. They also want to talk to you about some sort of heartache, okay? I don't know what I'm getting, like they want you to heal it, hurry up and heal it, or it's not as detrimental as you think you It's not as detrimental as what you think it is. Or okay. They also want to talk to you about a cycle. So somebody was trying to block a cycle, or they feel like you're blocking a cycle. Maybe it's something that you haven't let go, but you have to let go. Maybe this heartbreak is blocking your new beginning, and they're trying to give you signs like fireworks of like, listen, listen, this is affecting your like progress in life, your self-esteem. Maybe you're too attached to somebody or something. Maybe this heartache, maybe this person, and they're like, you need to listen. There's some sort of things that you need to listen to, but you're not seeing the signs. I don't know if it's red flags. I don't know if it's actual messages. I don't know if it's like I do, like music, right? They're sending you music about the situation, this person, and you're not clocking it. You need to clock it, okay? And we got this. I don't know if you need to be celibate, or they're talking about your intimacy when it comes to this person, and they're the one that's blocking this, or I don't know if there's excess in this with somebody, or I don't know, something. But overall message in terms of your spirit team is that you need to listen to the signs, okay? So hopefully this makes sense. Anything else in relation to spirit team wants to talk to them based on the cards? There is a plan here. Okay, the number could be relevant. For some of you guys, the plan has been changed. And for others, the plans will still be the same. Okay. There's also something about somebody was trying to do things the light way. It's not going to be light. It's going to be pretty hard or difficult. As somebody you have, it's some type of relationship where it's like it's supposed to go in a light-hearted way. It will become, it's turning into something difficult for some reason. Okay. There's also somebody that is watching you, but they are watching them, watching you, okay? Or you need to be observant of something, like you need to watch them watch you. But I'm gonna tell you this, your ancestors, God, they're watching them, watching you, so they're keeping an eye on you. And going back to the title, like I said, they're fighting for you and ready to fight on you. They're on site. Okay, collective? I'm gonna tell you that. And if they need to fight you on something for you to realize something, they will as well. Okay, that is very loud and clear. Okay, and lastly, we got the Page of Rods. I think we're gonna wrap it up in terms of spirit message. You know what I'm tuning into as well? Somebody wants to see you tonight. Or some ancestors is going to knock at your door, talk to you, reach out to you tonight. If that's not going to be relevant, there's somebody that wants to see you tonight, collective, and your ancestors are going to be very close by. And maybe that's one of the days or nights, I should say, where you need to pay attention to the signs. Okay? So the Page of Wands in reverse, or sort of, basically, there's going to be a new beginning, okay? There's going to be a new offer. It could be in terms of a new relationship, work, or personal growth, okay? A lot of passions. However, this was in reverse, so I feel like what you're excited about might not bring you. I feel like this is what I mean about something was supposed to be lighthearted, fun, but it's turning out to be hard or difficult. I don't know if you're gonna view this or somebody will view this as, oh, it's going from light to dark, like from 0 to 100 quickly. But even if it does, like I said, your ancestors are keeping watch, like everything. They're close by. They want you to pay attention to the signs because it's going to be quite evident, especially for what's happening tonight or who you're going to see tonight. Okay? Oh, Lord. Let's do... A plan is about to be changed. I'm also sensing that. But if you're watching for a soulmate and not on some spiritual ancestral message, these are your cards, okay? Like I said in the beginning, this person is fighting for this relationship, willing to fight for this, or have asked their ancestors to fight for this relationship for you guys to stay in union, okay? So for some of you guys, this relationship is unconditional, okay? For some of you guys, it is conditional, like the cards I showed you before. So after asking their ancestors to work on this relationship between you two and make this solid and protected, you know, this is the type of love that's going to be forever. But for some of you guys, even if they ask their ancestors to bring you back and to make you guys, you know, a union, they will reject that offer because maybe, yeah, not even maybe, I think they will reject that offer because they should have done good by you when they had you. So even their own ancestors are rejecting them to say, like, you know, you fucked up that time and that was the only time. There's no second chances. But for some of you guys collective, your person will get a second chance with you due to their ancestors, okay? Somebody's ancestors are like, they don't play. They don't play about you because I don't know what they did. This, like, again, this message with the song in itself, it's hard to, you know, find any romance in it. It's about respect. It's about dignity, and I'm also tuning into order, you know? Them playing with you was never supposed to be on the cards. You getting played by them, not either, right? If that was the case. And if you're somebody that's like spiritually inclined, for instance, like you're somebody of high ranking or you're a good person and they learned spirituality from you and now they're like, oh, let me get to know my ancestors because collective introduced me to that new door. Of course their ancestors is happy about this, but on the other hand, if they did you wrong in some shape or form and they go to the ancestors where you opened the door for them, like taught them about this whole spirituality, right? They're gonna look at them like, why are you coming for help now? Especially if you have done wrong, you know? I'm also getting that, but let me not over-explain. So yeah, dealing with a romantic partner on a romance level, they are ready to meet you halfway, okay? And they want to turn things into the better. Like they have been they've been doing a lot of reflecting. For some of them, they have been doing soul searching, okay? So yeah, they want your forgiveness and they have done the work. So yeah, the support system of their spiritual team is on board for some of you guys. For others, they're not on board. And that is something is between them and their spirit team, okay? Because for some of you guys, even if you want them, their spirit team could be like, no, because they fucked it up. Or if you're gonna flip it, let's say your spirit team is like, yeah, you might like to be with Michael again, but you had your moment in September. And this year in September, you're about to be with Daniel. And that's that, okay? Some of you guys are very tapped in like that. But for others, it's not the case. So, yeah. So there's going to be a lot of forgiving and learning between you and the soulmate. Listen, it's not like you cannot be with the other person. It's kind of like your spirit team is like, no. Or even your spirit team could be like, no. Even if you like Michael, want to be with him and so on, and they want to be with you, they don't see you guys working out because of what took place in the past. But for others, you will work out because of the connection and the quote unquote legacy, the future, the purpose you have that is coming. Okay, for some of you guys, the lesson has already been learned with quote unquote Michael, and it's time to do a new lesson with Daniel. You get me? Okay, somebody just need to accept what it is, the status quo. Yeah, but a lot of you guys are going to be reunited due to your spirit team. And when you do, it's not going to be codependent and it's not going to be toxic. Basically, everybody has done the work. And that's your message. So let's do a little advice card. It's time to get back on track. Okay, this was in reverse. So if there's been a little pause, a little break, it's time to get back together. Okay, let this show keep on rolling. We're gonna do a little date, specific date here. If it resonates, take it. If not, you know what it is. There's also gonna be some sort of information as well. For some of you guys, it's gonna be action based, but for others, it's information and then action based. Okay. So number 9 could be relevant. Day, week, hours, days, week, months. Number 10 could also be relevant. And that's it. We're gonna do a little initial, first, middle, last. And we're gonna wrap it up, collective. A lot of you guys, if you get music channelings, that's also like a huge message indicator of something between you and your person as well. Thank you for listening.